Okay, guys, I already took you to Mars and a couple other places. Now I'm going to go to the moon. Ready? 360 moon space mission in virtual reality, Apollo 11. Skate.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
Momentous, most memorable thing that I can recall about that particular day was the opportunity while my two friends here were being put into the spacecraft to stand alone by myself out there and look at the rocket and the quietness and see the sun come up and the waves rolling in and the evidence of the millions of people watching, but nothing specific, and just so quiet, and to realize that indeed such a contrast was going to take place, all the frantic activity preparing the rocket, but it was so quiet up there for me personally, and that in a very few moments we were going to be
I've
departing
been walking on here
great
in
roar
virtual
and
reality.
off for a
I'm going to show you a
momentous
video. It's called
event.
Rocket Launcher.
I thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing. It's a risk-reward equation, and you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. 12, 11, 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's do it,
all
fellas.
engine running.
Ready?
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Hope you didn't leave anything behind. It's too late to get it now. Don't give a thumbs up.
Tower clear.
Gotta come back.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
We're actually doing it, man.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude 4 miles now.
It's coming up.
Velocity 2,195 feet per second.
Good.
11 Houston, thrusters go. All engines, you're looking good. Houston, you are go for staging. Tower's going. Roger, tower. Inboard cutoff. Inboard engines out. I'm inboard cutoff.
Look, now gravity.
Houston, be advised the visual is go today. This is Houston, roger out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look at.
Oh, look at the window. He got the moon on his side. I was looking for the moon too. Look, we're going back home to Earth.
11, this is Houston, your go for separation. Our system's recommendation is arm both spiral buses, over. Okay, spiral B coming armed. My intent is to use bottle primary 1 as per the checklist, therefore I just turned A on. Roger, we concur with the logic.
Look at that reflection. Separation.
I want to get her a gift she'll actually use.
Big brand yoga gear for great prices at Sierra.
You know what you can get
Something
her?
more
Get
personal.
her this video I'm watching right now.
And capture.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe. Auto track and now.
Okay, you're coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable.
How is Neil? How are you reading, Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's right. Houston, we're ready for LEM ejection.
Roger, go for LEM ejection.
Thank you.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11, go ahead.
Roger, could you give us some comments on how the transposition and docking
Dude,
went,
look
over?
how far he's got to go to the moon.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well.
Where are we?
Apollo 11, Houston, we're go for undocking, over. Roger, understand.
Roger, Eagle, undocked.
Roger, how does it look?
The Eagle has wings.
Roger. Eagle, Houston, we see you on the steerable, over. I do believe you got thrusters on board that vehicle.
Okay, you got it. Fluid data.
Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over.
Guidance says we'll go. 75 feet.
That's looking good, down a half.
This is a real visual look at what it looks like to be on the moon.
60 seconds.
This might be real.
Lights on. Down 2.5. Forward. Forward.
It's almost gonna land. You see it.
40 feet, down 2.5.
Going down
Picking up
slow.
some dust.
40 feet down.
30 feet, 2.5 down. Fake shadow.
Where you getting that
4
information from?
forward. 4 forward, drifting to the right a little. Down a half. 30 seconds forward.
Okay. Right.
Contact light.
Right. About.
Okay, engine stop.
Oh, you
ATA
can
at a
see the
descent.
number. Look, here we go. Bang.
Mode control, both
That's
auto,
it.
descent, engine command override off. Engine arm off. Port 13 is in. We
Get
copy you down, Eagle.
Houston,
Get it. We made on the moon.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
The surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine.
Look, he's not even standing on the ground yet. Just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm going to step off the
Look,
limb now.
look at the support. Here it goes. One step for mankind. Bang.
That's one small step for man,
One giant step for mankind.
giant leap for mankind. That would be an honor.
Look,
Go ahead, Mr. President. This
flag
is
up
Houston
there.
out.
You gotta do it like that because there might be
Hello, Neil
other
and
flags on
Buzz.
the planet.
I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you... For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives.
That's how you
And for
walk over
people
there.
all over the world,
They're not
I
even
am
walking.
sure
They're
they
hopping.
too join with the in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world.
That's how they leave it, man. That's that little thing, man.
26, 36 feet per second up. 5 minute pitch over.
We're going to catch it up. Ready?
I believe
Bang.
that
Here
this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Excellent, man. That's my video over there. Thanks for watching. Please put a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video, but not this one.